Like, I'm like, what you mean? He like, oh, that's the biggest one I ever took. And like, I ain't had no problems doing this stuff. And we used to always just sneak around too. Like, it would just be a lot of sneaky stuff going on. And he just basically just tried to go about like the conversation. Like, we were still just having a regular ass conversation. Like, yeah, like, like motherfuckers be, I'm just like, you just said that you be fucking your brother. And you just gonna sit right there and just keep talking. Like, you ain't just say you would be. What?
Bitch, try again.
What's up, where? Oh, it's recording. What's going on, Insane Gang? This is me. We back at it again with another video. Y'all know I be trying to have my best out the cursor here. Like, my subscribers going up so fast, I really gotta like become a brand and be like, they don't spit. See, I can't even be classy and just not spit. Like, oh my god. Basically, today, as you can see from the title, this is gonna be a crazy ass story time. And y'all know y'all live for my story times because, bitch, I be telling them what the fucking truth. This be real life shit that I really want my bitches to, you know, experience with me, because y'all need to really know about like the types of people that's out here. Because as I learn and I grow about the types of people that's around me, I need to make sure my bitches know not the types of bitches. This is why I'm sitting right here so I can tap this. Cause bitch, this is tap the wall type of story, okay? This ain't no just sitting there, you know, with a little pillow, bitch. I gotta tap the wall. Girl, okay, look. Okay, motherfucker, look. First thing first, if you ain't seen the my losing my virginity story time, this is literally like the part 2 to that, cause like it's very much so like continual type shit. So if you haven't seen my losing virginity story time, you need to go watch that first before you watch this. Okay, cool. Okay, if you already just left to go watch that and you back again, we basically gonna get into the I used to talk to this boy. They used to live around me when I used to live out south on Carpenter, and his motherfucking brother looked good and better than him, so I used him to get to his brother very much so. And I told him, "You gotta okay, I'm not gonna repeat myself because I already finna talk about a lot of my business in this, so we don't even need to we don't need to talk about the old business. We're going on the new business, okay? So if you watch it, you know what happened very much so. This is now today's like bitch 2020. This was like a good like a month and a half ago. The brother that I used to get to the other brother hit me up like, bitch, like very much slow, like out of nowhere on Messenger, like trying to like, you know, talk and kick it or whatever. Mind you, he look a lot better than his brother now because he grew up and shit like that. So like he looked like his other brother. So just like, bitch, I'm like, wait, hold on, like this motherfucker from, you know, around the block type shit. Y'all know if y'all know. He hit me up or whatever, like how I been and shit like that. Somebody said, oh, I see your little YouTube going, be like, you Hollywood now. Like, you know how niggas be like trying to do that little one. So he like, oh yeah, you Hollywood, you real famous, but I'm proud of you and shit. I'm still in the same place doing the same shit, like Very much so did for him his like whole sob story and shit. You know, I'm falling for it because it's like, bitch, I really like, we used to kick with him, like, it wasn't really very much, so I used him to get to his brother, because I'm not even gonna do it like that. Like, we was really friends. Like, we were just friends, and I didn't feel the same way about him that he felt about me. So I just was like, bitch, I like your brother, and we already friends, so bitch, you my friend, I'm finna be your house, bitch, girl, yeah, hey, how you doing? Wait, y'all got dinner? Y'all finna eat dinner? Can I go? Can I put me a plate up? On my AirPods. See, this is why I don't do, this one I don't play with these AirPods. Cause literally, it's so easy to lose these, bitch. Like, it ain't even that fucking serious, bitch. I just dropped you right here on the ground, bitch. How the fuck did you all the way to, oh my god, I got it. Bitch. It ain't even under the couch. What the fuck? See, this why I don't fuck with Apple. I don't even know what that bitch means. I'm gonna have to find it later. Oh. Girl, ain't no bitch tell you to go nowhere at all. We was talking whatever. He like, oh, we should kick in and smoke soon, you know, catch up, all that other type of shit. Like, I wasn't really on no like, you know, link up and just, you know, do that 1, 2, 3 type of thing. It wasn't give sneaky link, cause bitch, sneaky links gives you motherfucking sneaky bumps and bitch, sneaky motherfucking sneaky boils and bitch, sneaky rashes. I'm cool on them. Bitch, it was like very much so like, bitch, I really did it for my old self. It really was for my like, bitch, not only was you motherfuckers going, well, to the point where I could have talked to you for real, your brother was going too. And I'm the only bitch on the, like, that was really like out, like gay. Like, I was the only bitch that was like, didn't give a fuck. Like, bitch, I walked around how I walked around. Like, bitches call me gay folks, like the niggas like low-key used to like not try to fuck with me only like, you know, cause my daddy, like they fuck with my daddy, but niggas used to try to like low-key shame me and shit, like when little events that happen on the block and shit, and they try to be all secretive and keep the bitches over there. Unless it was like a girl event, then bitch, obviously I'm gonna be there, but I don't know, it was just like, bitch, I did it for myself because I really used to feel like I was like so motherfucking wrong. Like I used to be like, damn, what's wrong with me? Like everybody's so regular and I'm just living my motherfucking life wrong, and it's just like, I ain't really give a fuck to the point where like I want to change, but it was just like, damn, bitch, every day, like every day, new bitch, it's a new bitch that got some shit to say. Easy this gay shit is, but it's getting to a point where, bitch, I'm gonna just have to get into it with everybody before they get into it with me, and that's what it got to. But yeah, so like, I'm making myself like, bitch, I'm gonna just, you know, link up with him, you know, see what he on, like, you know, kick and smoke or whatever. We just started kicking, smoking, whatever. Basically, we smoked in the car, we just chatted it up and shit, and he basically just like, telling me about how his life and stuff and how his like family was, you know, going through shit and all this other shit, and then he like gets to like how like life is over there now. He like, oh, it be so many trainees or whatever, da 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 da. So like we just talking about it, and he like, oh yeah, you got any trainee friends? And I'm like, what you mean? Like, do I got any trainee friends? Like, oh well, that, you know, they could come over and slap with us, da 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 da. And I'm like, I mean, I don't really hang out with like trans girls, but my friend Honey like a drag queen, but like, you know, I'm not just, bitch, I be at work every day. Like, you know, I go out sometimes. Like, bitch, I don't just be calling bitches over like every motherfucking day, bitch. I be by myself. He like, oh, okay. And I'm like, okay, well, we got done smoking something. Like, okay, what you finna do? He like, well, what you finna do? I'm like, I'm finna, you know, go in the house, motherfucker, watch TV, like, bitch, wash up, bitch, like, basically just, you know, start laying the fuck down. And he like, oh, well, I'm gonna just come and sit around and basically wait for my friend that live out here so he can, like, go to see him or something. Basically, he has some type of excuse, but he has to come to my house. So, bitch, we in my motherfucking house or whatever, bitch. It always happens like this, because bitches always want to try to get closer to me. And I'm just saying, bitch, I'm finna go to sleep. If I say I'm finna go to sleep and lay down, that's just a kindly me saying, like, bitch, go home. Like, girl, go home, bitch. Like, go do your own shit. I'm finna do my own shit, but bitch, like I said, bitch, he was giving me the whole sob story in the car, so I'm like, bitch, let me not be broke with him. This bitch already done had a hard night life for us, since they're giving me this Annie-ass story. So we in the house or whatever. I instantly, like, start getting ready to get in the shower and shit, and, like, you know, get my food out, so I was finna cook. So I get in the shower or whatever, and then I come back in my room, and this man's still in my motherfucking room. So I'm like, okay, hey, well, like, what's up, da da da. He like, oh, shit, your ass getting motherfucking, he said, about time your ass took a motherfucking shower. And I'm like, what you mean about time I took a shower? Cause bitch, I ain't never did stink, but bitch, you trying to, niggas love you trying to do that little bitch feisty one trying to get you real riled up. Like niggas love a ghetto ass bitch that's gonna argue with them. So basically we started motherfucking arguing because that bitch tried to call me motherfucking like dirty or something. I'm like, bitch, is you dumb? Like, bitch, do you not see where you ever been dirty? Bitch, you go in my motherfucking closet and you do a whole spin in that bitch. And I promise you, ain't no dirt gon' girl, stop playing with me. I had like got dressed and shit. He was like low-key like looking at me and shit, but like, bitch, I just knew he was gonna do that anyway because he used to like me low-key. So it was just like, girl, whatever. But like, I wasn't like naked, bitch. I ain't just like drop my motherfucking towel. Like I had a robe on. So like I came in, he was like trying to look in the crack of the robe while I was putting on like my shit. Like my underwear was already on, but like, bitch, when I had to put my shirt on and shit. Anyways, I laid down or whatever, the food was like going out and we just like started talking and shit. And he just telling me about like how he missed the old motherfuckers that we used to live around and how we used to be like, you know, cooling and kicking it every day. And like how me and him used to like fool around and shit. And I'm like, what you mean? He was like, you know how we mean, like how we used to have our little connection and shit. And he used to be like, yeah, it was like a lot of motherfuckers was like that. And he was telling me like as he was growing up over there, like more motherfuckers that he know, cause bitch, I had moved out, bitch, me and my mama, bitch, we hit it. He would just start naming motherfuckers like, oh, he used to talk to so-and-so, and they all gave each other chlamydia, and they went to the motherfucking the clinic together, and they told like they friend and shit, they all hit some bitch raw and whatever, and it was like a big ass joke whole time. They all fucked each other. I'm just like, hold on, bitch, hold on, cause you giving me the motherfucking bitch, you giving me the motherfucking girl. You giving me the shit. I'm saying, so I'm like, okay, so who else was going on? Like, okay, you think, cause I'm like, okay, so like, what else was going on? Cause like, bitch, these are the same motherfuckers that I used to get into with like outside on some like, bitch, who is you talking to? Like, they used to call me gay folks, and I used to be bitch that are popping my shit. And these the same bitches. The same bitches. It's the same bitches. Like, y'all, do not be motherfucking bothered by these people in their opinion, cause it be the same bitches. Like, the same hoes that be so. When I tell you this man was literally like in my house swole as fuck, like all on my bed, like this wasn't no little ass boy, like his ass was swole as fuck when we was little because he used to play football with my daddy, and like now his ass was overly motherfucking swole. So bitch, These be some real looking ass niggas that be real not, girl, they be doing some other shit. Mind you, you know, I'm like, he like, oh, do you know anybody else that you used to talk to and shit like that? And I'm like, I mean, I don't really, you know, put people business out there because I never been in business putting out type of bitch. Like, I know how important reputation is to people, and especially like ghetto people, shit like that. Like, bitch, if you fucking up their reputation, bitch, hoes will kill you about their motherfucking reputation. So I ain't really tell him that much. I'm just like, nah, like, you know, I ain't really know, like, you know, what the fuck was going on. I was really in the house type shit, but for a whole time. But anyway, like, I was like, he like, so out of everybody, who was the best then, since you're not gonna tell me the people? And I'm like, I mean, it's not really like a best or a worst type shit. I'm not just out here fucking niggas and rating them and shit like that. And he was like, well, the best one for me was the person, his brother. Like, I'm like, what you mean? He like, oh, that's the biggest one I ever took. And like, I ain't had no problems doing this stuff. And we used to always just sneak around too. Like, it would just be a lot of sneaky stuff going on. And he just basically just tried to go about like the conversation. Like we were still just having a regular ass conversation. Like, yeah, like, like motherfuckers be, I'm just like, you just said that you be fucking your brother and you just gonna sit right there and just keep talking like you ain't just say you would be. What? Like, you just gonna keep right there, keep going with the fucking conversation like you ain't just motherfucking say you was motherfucking sick of your brother putting your what? I ain't like nothing about it. Like after he said that, I'm like, okay. So then I come back to it because I'm like, you know, this is what you just said. Like, did you just say that? So then I'm like, what you mean, like, you know, how long y'all been doing that and stuff? Because like when I said in the YouTube video, I literally said it was something where like they was like, you know, getting into stuff where like the other family members was like calling DCFS about like, bitch, I said that in the other video, go watch it. Cause bitch, the other video is connected to this video. So if you ain't seen the other video, you need to go watch that now. He was like, oh yeah, we did that for a long time. So I asked him like, you know, is other motherfuckers doing it? He was like, oh nah, like basically like just the other brothers wasn't like doing shit like that. Cause there was a lot of their ass. And he was just like, yeah, and I'm just like, okay. He's like, after a while, like, he just tried to, like, you know, do that little one, like, basically, like, you know, trying to lay down with me and shit and do all that other shit. But, bitch, I told him, bitch, I got work tomorrow. I love to hit a bitch with that. I got work tomorrow. I can't be really up that late. He like, okay, so when we gonna smoke again type shit. And I'm just like, I'm gonna let you know, because I really be busy. He like, oh, yeah, because, you know, you famous, you Hollywood, da, 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 da. And I'm just like, please leave my house. Like, I don't know why you feel like you could just tell me that you be out here fucking your siblings. So, cause bitch, fucking your siblings ain't nothing. You already was asking in the car, do I know some trainings to do the little dudes? But so you probably been already out here, girl, playing your coochie, whatever you been doing. And then you gonna motherfucker tell me that you be having intercourse with your brother on a regular basis. And then try to talk to me, and then try to have intercourse with me after. Like, I don't get it. I don't know, but I'm just, that's it for today. I just don't want to think about this no more because I literally only just wanted to bring this back up because YouTube, because I really tried to bury this in the hatchet, but I really want y'all to know, like, is motherfuckers out here, like, with a whole, like, only person that know what you thinking is you. Only person that know how you feel is you. The only person that motherfucking gonna give you motherfucking honest opinion about what the fuck you doing is you, because you the only bitch that know what the fuck you doing. So, at the end of the day, you was born alone, you gonna die alone. So, remember it just like that, because for the fuck the cameras, fuck putting on a fit for a motherfucking bitch for a show or something. Bitches putting on life fits, bitch. Bitches out here, bitch, putting on whole life fits, bitch, like deep life fits, bitch, like still hitting up my phone to this day, every day, like which one we gonna do? Like, girl, with a whole baby, like, girl, babies. But I'm not gonna say too much because, bitch, I don't even like getting into all of getting. Y'all take that and y'all run with it. Let me know in the comments what y'all feel about this. If y'all want more story times, just stop on that motherfucker like button. Y'all know it's not that hard. Let me know about any experience with any DL people that you ever had in your motherfucking life. This is probably one of the, you probably never hear this shit ever nowhere else. So just don't try to top me, because, bitch, you could never. Why you ain't subscribe? Why you ain't subscribe? What's your tea? Do you not see me right here? Like, don't I look like a bitch that a brother will try to, this bitch probably know that, this bitch brothers was probably talking about me whole time. I think I'm motherfucking G-Spot pimping yo, pimping these niggas whole time. He probably like, yeah, slide on that. And then he like, yeah, alright, girl! Get y'all life, for real. That's it for today's video. And Gang, since we out.